Welcome back, folks, to Stationeers, and I think we need to try and get this thing finished because it's you know, needs doing. So we need some screens. So let's make a start on this. We need some displays or consoles rather to go up here to tell me what the pressure and temperature is inside there. So let's get those done. Turn this one on. Consoles. We'll make 3. Yeah, we've got plenty of stuff for that. I think we're mostly back on top of our power. I don't know, I haven't decided about whether or not I'm going to add some solar panels as well. Purely because I'm lazy, you know, I'm lazy. I don't want to have to keep topping up, but that just sort of seems pointless. Oh, we're out of gold. So that is. Oh, that was the wrong button.
Oxygen critical. Low
That's an old muscle memory from a different game. I for inventory. That's probably the worst keybinding they could possibly have come up with for raising the visor. Okay, somewhere we've got. There we go. The monitor star, so we can look up at it. Lovely. Let's put that one there. We'll put that one there and that one there. Okay, and then we're going to put a gas display in that one and a gas display in that one. We'll sort the middle one out a bit later. That's going to be our hash display to tell us what's inside, so we know to yank the chain over there. We don't need that right away. Right, let's we're going to run out of cables, aren't we? So let's do that and that. That. Oh, no, we're out of cable. Make some more cable. I'm reasonably convinced that this is a bad idea, but we don't know until we've tried. So, you know, let's see what happens. So we're going to need some readers and writers as well, aren't we, to pass these on. I'm not sure where I'm going to put those. I might put them, you know, I just want them out of sight. Put them down there, can't I? Put them in. Should be enough of that for the moment. And let's make some IO. Okay, 2 of those. No, I need 4 of them actually, don't I? Which I have just enough gold to do. So we'll leave that going, come back to it. Let's get these hooked up. Go. Just those. Okay. Where's my disc? That's a very good question. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's make those. Come back to that. Because I am going to run it with the front off to start with, just to see how well we can set this up. So we will. Oh god. Got everything on here. Why can't I hook it to the furnace? Oh, I can. I just can't quite. There we go. So that's going to be pressure. And this. We're going to isolate this somewhere along here. Do that shortly. Switch that on. This is temperature from. Where is it? There you are. Temperature. Lovely. Okay, that's what we expect it to be. So that tells us what's going on inside. That one will also tell us. Not worry about that for the moment. So we need now to. In fact, I'll throw that in there and leave it in there. It's ready for later. Let's get these. So these are going to take. Just pass our signals through. So I think I'm just thinking about where to put them. I haven't got enough space here. Don't think they will go on there. I could make a wall and put them there, and I think that's what I'll do. I think let's go make a wall. I'm trying to make it as tidy as possible. I haven't got any walls. I haven't got anything in here. I was trying. I can't remember. Do you know what? I can't remember what I was trying to make before when all the power went off. It's good, isn't it? Oh, I need to repair that, don't I, at some point? Right. So we've got a wall. Let's put the wall here. And wall. No, that's the wrong thing. Wall. It doesn't matter what type it is. It's probably not going to fit it in. Okay. So we are going to want a logic reader that reads from our button, and a logic writer that writes to. And then the same again here, a logic writer, a logic reader. Then we need to power it, so let's take a spur off here. Let's do it that way. That's sensible. Okay. Yeah, we are going to want to go that way. We're just going to do the whole ugly up and out cable. Let's connect all the things and sort it out with a screwdriver later. Going to be out of copper. Oh no, this machine's got loads in. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's make some cables. And I think I will also sort out the isolation, the transformer. So let's make a transformer. Let's take that off for a minute. Let's just check our. Yep, that's perfect. Transformer. Gold. There's some gold. There we go. So yeah, that's going to go. I don't know where to put it. I'll put it here, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. There we go. This will be. Doesn't need much. Start with 2000 and see where we go. Okay. So that should mean that we haven't got as many things on this network, which will help us when it comes to screwdrivering these things. Let's plug that in there. So then that's powered up. We then want to hook that in. Do we want to hook both of those in? Yeah, we do. Like that. And yeah, this is not the best logic circuit I've ever made, that's for sure. We want to come around here. 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 And Yeah, that's a monstrosity. No, looks neat. Oh, have I got anything out there? No. That's yeah. Did that actually hook into anything? I just hope so. I don't think it did though. Right, okay. So let's grab a screwdriver. We might need one more cable. Screwdriver. Okay. So this logic reader needs to read from the button there, the button. So that button there, and it needs to read its activate or set. No, I think it's activate. Activate, and that is to pass it from. Oh, hang on. I need to label that, really, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Hang on. It's me labelable. No, that I stole the battery from this a while back. Okay. So let's name this button reader and button writer, and this is going to be lever vector and leave reader. Lovely. Okay. That way. So this reads from. See, I had the wrong one. That's good, isn't it? In the button reader, and it writes to the furnace, and it writes to activate. That's the button. Okay, fab. That should be those two, and they both work. So then this one reads from the lever, and it reads its openness, or okay, I'm not sure which way around that goes. That's fine. We'll work that in a minute. It reads the lever reader, outputs to the furnace. It outputs the open. I just opened. And I didn't. So if I do that, there we go, perfect. And if I press that, I think that's doing it, but we don't know for sure because I've got nothing in it. Okay. I think, I don't want to ruin anything, but I think that might be done. So I'm going to wall it up. I'm not going to put the glass on, so it's not going to be working quite perfectly. Screwdriver. Let's wall this up and this up, because this will keep in. Now, one other thing that I will need to do, there will be pressure building up in here once it's enclosed, so I'll need to put a system of getting rid of that pressure so that it doesn't blast me in the face with glass. But for the moment, it doesn't matter because I'm going to run it open. Okay. Just so everything turns on. Yep. 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 I should probably also put in some screens so I can read what's going on in the tank there, but I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. So, can we? Let's back. Get it working. Let's take this canister. Also, I'm going to change the wiring because I don't like the fact that that's chained from that one. So, because that can only ever actually get 1,000 watts. Yeah, so I might need to fix that. In anticipation of that, let us make some heavy cable. Don't really want to use all of that, but we'll just wait for a bit and I'll try and remember to go back. Okay, so we put the fuel in there.
Hydration critical.
So you can see that already that's used quite a lot of that. But I'm going to pump the whole lot through. I'm going to turn this off. There should be nothing in here. So turn that off and pump the whole lot through, and then you can put the canister back. Okay. So let's pump everything through from there. Okay.
Hunger caution.
I'm going to put that back so that it's there for when we need it. Turn that on. So we've got drinky.
Pressure critical. Temperature critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Some
Pressure critical. Temperature low. Oxygen critical.
Anyway,
Low
that's
pressure.
that. That goes in our stuff to recycle pile. We will need to start making some food soon, actually. Oh, turn that off. Oh, one more. So we need to build a little kitchen. Turn that off too. Right. We'll worry about the power a bit later. So let's just up that just so that it's okay. Passing through plenty of power. Okay. I think that actually just uses that much. It just drags it out of the batteries, but I'm not sure. I also thought they came down. They weren't. They went out together. Yeah. Anyway, so we have fuel in our furnace. Okay. Well, we don't actually. We have nothing in our furnace. So let's let some of that fuel into our furnace. Turn that on. That equalises pressure across there. Just letting some through. I honestly don't know how much is good, so let's just turn that off now. So we now have quite a bit of fuel in there. Let's just settle it down. As the temperature changes, so there's nothing there. Yeah, okay, yeah, right, yeah. So that's about equalised with that. Okay, that's fine. So this first couple of fires, there we go, so we've got that much. Let's fire in the hole. Yeah! Right, okay, so that's working. So our control system over here is working just fine. I think we'll probably end up putting a bigger tank. We'll see. So we've got 5 megapascals and 2,000. So whilst we've got some actual pressure and things, I am going to smelt some iron because we're a little bit short on iron. The hash display would tell me if that was ready, but I haven't done that bit yet. Now we have some iron.
Hunger caution.
Some food. Okay. So we can now smelt stuff, no problem. So that's good. What I now want to know, now we haven't got any pressure to pump back through to it, so I'm going to pump that. So yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to sort of build up our pressures to start with, because all of these pipes are empty. How much have we got? We've got 4. So you can see that it's losing heat through the front. So let's turn this up a bit, and this will drain that. Yeah, so we're losing our heat from here because we haven't insulated it yet. Because I haven't put the glass in, but I don't want to put the glass in until I've got a way to keep that pumped out. Monitor the pressure in there. But that's all good. so we now have pressure in here. Yes, it's not a huge amount. That's okay. It's not empty yet. We'll wait till it gets empty. Okay, we can't pump anything back through it yet, but that's okay too. But that, so we do need to prime this stuff here. A good idea would probably have been to fill that tank from outside air and then worry about the temperature later, but let's not worry about that too much. Okay. Let's clear that through. Go on, pump. Okay. Good. That's the first step. Let's go see if this tank has refilled.
Filter low.
Gosh. Yes, it has. So let's grab that. Pop that in there. Okay, good. There we go. There's no pressure. Still a little bit of temperature. Good. Now, let's allow some of that back in. So that's all closed up. That's rising again. I'm going to pump that clean. Okay. Okay, so that's got lots. I'm going to close that off because I don't want to do this. I don't think it happened. I don't get any back heat. So there's lots of fuel in there now. Let's fire it up. Go. Okay, so that is now fired up, and that's about where we were last time, so about 7 megapascals. Right now, just for the moment, I'm going to seal that in. Now, that's obviously going to eventually blow out in my face, so we'll sort that later. But that is now stable. Look at that. We've got 7 megapascals of pressure, and we've got 2,000 degrees of temperature. If I want to make some, let's have a look, Constantan, I need 20 megapascals of pressure, copper and nickel inside. I can't get that without dumping a bunch of extra gas in there or something else, so let's see if we turn this on. We turn it on slow first. Does that change our pressure? Because that's what we're trying to build. That looks like... No, it does not. Interesting. Oh, because we turned that off. So is that now? It is. I suspect. So that, yeah. So it's not going to let any. Yeah, it's not going to let any pressure through. Just the same as that, but it's easier for us to make pressure from it. So we're not going to get any pressure going through into the furnace that way until we've reached 7 megapascals in these pipes, which we're not going to do from this tank. Are we not? Are we definitely not? We might. So let's see. No, we're not. So we do need to prime it with some other stuff, and then hopefully, so eventually the. Or we can just keep doing this. We can just keep going round and round doing this, getting it all. There we go. So that's going up. We might get there. So once we get to 7, that should then start letting some pressure through into the furnace. Yes. There's a slight lag. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get it up to 8. I was about to, yeah. So okay, we've nearly lost all of our stuff, but we can get it all back out again, and that's quite important. That's quite interesting just by firing that off. So I'm going to stop it. Hang on, let's see what we've got. Yeah, let's stop it there. So stop it at 7.6, and now that's now, yeah, okay, that's now equalising between the two. Okay, temperature. It's not too bad. We've lost some somewhere. I'm not sure. I think we lost that because we didn't have the glass in place to start with. So we lost some of that. So that's equalised between the two. But that should give us a system that is fairly flexible. Now, one thing I don't have the ability to do is cool it. But that will need some radiators. So we could put some radiators there, you see, and we could cool what goes in there, but then obviously we'll lose temperature from that. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's pretty cool. I'm quite pleased with that. We can certainly get the pressure. We obviously need to really fill up this reservoir so that we've got everything we need in there, so that we can build up the pressure. But that gives us quite a lot of control. We've still got plenty of temperature. We didn't lose any temperature by doing that. Just need to be careful with these valves. A bit concerned about the valves. Let's turn that one off now. And that's my only worry. And getting fuel back into it as well. Because obviously we can't get any more fuel into it now. So let's stop that there. Let's drain it out. That'll be this one. Let's go refill this. Let's do some more ice mining shortly. Let's see how we're going. How we're going. That's not too bad actually. It looks like we've got quite a bit of. Yeah, we've got no nitrogen. We've got some oxygen and we've got some nitrogen. That's not too bad because these don't hold very much at all, really. Let's nearly back up to pressure. Oh, there we go. That is my horrible furnace design. I'm not completely convinced it's great, but we should be able to make some things from it. We certainly need to spend a bit of time getting the reservoir tank behind it built up, and I might just keep firing it for a bit and get that built up so that we can get up to, our target is constant tan, which is 20 megapascals. The temperature range is quite wide actually, so we can do that. So yeah, we empty it out, we fire in some fuel, get the temperature I guess that we want, and then we top it up for pressure with the reservoir tank. I'm happy with that. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.